In the quiet village of Everglow, where nights were long and stars shone brightly, there stood an old lantern in the town square. It had been there for centuries, casting a warm glow over the cobblestone streets. But what no one knew was that this lantern could talk. One chilly evening, young Ellie, a curious girl with a love for adventure, walked past the lantern on her way home. Suddenly, she heard a whisper. "Psst! Young one, come closer." Ellie stopped, her heart racing. "Who said that?" she asked, looking around. "Down here. It's me, the lantern." Ellie gasped. "A talking lantern? That's impossible." The lantern chuckled. "Nothing is impossible in Everglow. I've been here for centuries, watching over the village. But now, I need your help." Intrigued, Ellie sat beneath the glowing lantern. "What do you need help with?" she asked. The lantern sighed. "My light is dimming, and if it goes out completely, the village will be lost in darkness. I need the Flame of Everlight to restore my glow." Ellie had never heard of such a thing. "Where is this flame?" she asked. The lantern's voice softened. "Hidden deep within the whispering woods. But beware, the woods are full of mysteries. Only the bravest can find it." Determined to help, Ellie set off at dawn. She packed a small bag with bread, a flask of water, and her lucky blue scarf. The villagers thought she was off on a simple walk, but she knew this was the beginning of a great adventure. As Ellie stepped into the whispering woods, the trees rustled as if whispering secrets. The air was thick with magic. She followed a narrow path, but soon, a thick fog surrounded her. Which way now, she wondered aloud. A soft glow flickered ahead. Ellie followed it and found a firefly resting on a leaf. "Are you lost?" the tiny creature asked. Ellie nodded. "I need to find the Flame of Everlight." The firefly buzzed. "Follow me, and beware the shadow creepers." Ellie shivered at the name. As she walked, shadows moved between the trees. "What are shadow creepers?" she asked. The firefly whispered, "Creatures of darkness that steal light. Stay close to me, and they won't harm you." They reached a clearing where a crystal fountain shimmered. In the center, a tiny blue flame danced. "The Flame of Everlight!" Ellie gasped. But before she could reach it, dark tendrils slithered toward her. The shadow creepers had arrived. Ellie took a deep breath. "I must be brave." She grabbed her lucky blue scarf and spun it in the air. The firefly added its glow, and together they created a barrier of light. The shadow creepers shrieked and retreated into the darkness. Carefully, Ellie cupped the flame in her hands. It felt warm but weightless. Now, back to Everglow. The journey home was swift, as if the flame guided her. As she entered the village, the lantern's dim glow flickered with hope. Ellie held up the flame. "I have it!" The lantern sighed in relief. "Place it inside my glass." As she did, the lantern shone brighter than ever before, casting golden light across Everglow. The villagers awoke to find their town bathed in warmth. The lantern chuckled. "Thank you, Ellie. You have saved Everglow." The villagers cheered, and from that night on, Ellie was known as the Keeper of Light. And though the lantern never spoke again, Ellie knew its magic would always be there, shining brightly for all. Enjoyed the adventure? Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more amazing stories.